Hello Internet, welcome back to Bazzle Stadium Live. It's CURSOLA time again, and hopefully this isn't going to be like the last couple of weeks when it was only the last video I did where we got to Forest Curse something. I'm pretty sure we will get to Beat Up, we will get to Brutal Swing quite a lot earlier than we did get to Forest Curse in those last 2 weeks. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed Monday's video. Hopefully you're looking forward to seeing if CURSOLA can do something today. I am on Patreon as well too. I will just to mention, and if you want to be a part of our, we've got a really good group actually on the Discord. If you want to be a part of that, then you can pledge and support me as well too. But yeah, I won't go on about that just because I know it might not reflect well or whatever. But anyway, Frelly rank 9 with a Sun team, and a potential Trick Room team, So this is interesting. So there's yeah, okay. I have a plan here. Now the Urshifu is the only thing that really worries me, and the Togekiss as well. If he leads with the Togekiss and Togekiss and Dragapult wouldn't be good, but I think this is a game that CURSOLA can definitely do something, potentially, depending on what he leads. Terrakion definitely in the back as well too, and also Butterfree definitely in the back. I mean, Talonflame would be pretty good for his Venusaur. But no, we'll go with these. And, yeah, CURSOLA potentially can do a lot here. Now, I'm going to tell you about the most intricate calculation I've ever done for any Pokemon on any team. And it was Beat Up on this CURSOLA. Now, I've learned a lot about Beat Up in these last few days with this team. Beat Up, each hit, so let's say, you're starting off the game, 4 Pokemon left, each hit has got a base power of the Pokemon's base attack stat, so like 129 or whatever for Terrakion, divided by 10 plus 5, I believe it is. Now, that means that, one, that makes it quite hard to calculate Beat Up on CURSOLA, because I wanted it to survive the Beat Up, with all of the defense drops after each consecutive hit, without, okay, that's not bad, without, in fact that's very good I think, without, we'll see, without Dynamaxing. And I wanted to calculate the worst case scenario. I have the 2 in the back with the highest attack stats as well too. And then it does it in order as well too, of like each one. So Terrakion has to be picked 3rd instead of 4th. It's a pretty intricate calculation. But Beat Up, if I don't Dynamax CURSOLA, it should survive in theory. But anyway, I'm going to go for a Beat Up into my own CURSOLA, and I'm going to Dynamax. But the question is, do I deny the Trick Room? Yes, I think I do. Or do I knock out the Duraludon and get a +1 special defense? Now, I am going to go for the knockout on the Dusclops here, just because I think that CURSOLA can survive an attack from this Duraludon. Now, unfortunately, I'm not getting light screen up or anything with Dragapult this turn, but I need to do this to knock out the Dusclops. If I didn't Dynamax my CURSOLA, then I probably still could one-shot the Dusclops with my Weakness Policy activated with just a normal Shadow Ball, but then I would be, likely be losing my CURSOLA here. I'm going to be at -4 defense after this Beat Up, but Duraludon, obviously a special attacking Pokemon normally, so I would hope that CURSOLA should be left at about, I mean, it's going to be close actually, should be left at about, if my calculation is right, should be left at about, 45-ish%. Well, 55%, should do about 45 to myself. And I'm hoping that at that point, Duraludon can't Max Darkness, whatever, to knock out the CURSOLA. But also, he might not attack the CURSOLA, because, Dragapult is normally the threat. Dragapult is normally the Pokemon that you want to be threatening. He could just be going for a Max Wormwind into my Dragapult, and if he does that, then I'm absolutely perfectly fine with that, because by denying his Trick Room here, my CURSOLA is going to be at +6 speed, and that means I'm faster than Venusaur in the Sun. This is a fast CURSOLA, so I just need to survive any attack from the Duraludon here, hoping he doesn't go for a Max Darkness into my CURSOLA. And if he does, I might survive anyway. But we'll see. We'll see. So there we go. Yeah, that beat up calculation is awkward. It means that, yeah, because the base power... Oh, it looks like it is just a Wormwind into the Dragon Ball. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice one. Yeah, really, really nice one. Yeah, so, you know, I need to pick the Pokemon in order, ideally, of the base attack stats. So, do I put Terrakion in? Or do I put Butterfree in? I think I put Butterfree in. To take the least damage from beat up. Ooh, it's Togekiss. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Not what I was hoping to see there. Because I can't go for a Rage Powder here. If he does have Max Darkness on the Duraludon, then he'll be doing it now into the CURSOLA. But I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder into the Duraludon. If I'm faster anyway, fantastic. I am going to Max Hailstorm here into the Togekiss, just because I do want to ensure I get the one shot on it, so the Sleep Powder is directed into the Duraludon. But the downside of doing this is that I'm losing my Focus Sash on the Butterfree, essentially. But yeah, Togekiss is not going to survive a +2 Max Hailstorm, and now whatever he brings in, I am threatening this Duraludon with a Max Quake, and threatening whatever else is in there with a Sleep Powder, unless it's a Venusaur. If it is a Venusaur, then yeah, we could still be in a little bit of trouble, maybe. But we'll see how it plays out. We have got Hurricane after all on Butterfree, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine. You may as well be asking me, why, Barry? Oh, it's Torkoal. Just why, in general. No, you may be asking me why. So Terrakion in the back is nice here. You may be asking me why CURSOLA instead of Poltegeist. So, yep, Sleep Powder into Torkoal, and Max Quake into Duraludon, which will one-shot it, absolutely. Ooh, if it's got an Assault Vest, I'm not sure about the Assault Vest calculation, but I'm at +2 after all. And CURSOLA has got a massive special attack stat. Yeah, it does one-shot it. Well, first of all, yeah, CURSOLA just looks a lot cooler than Poltegeist. But Poltegeist, the pluses for Poltegeist is it has got better stats for doing this. It is faster, so you can put more in bulk, and it has got stored power. Those are the two bonuses of using Poltegeist here instead. The downside is that Poltegeist has got rubbish coverage. CURSOLA has got Earth Power. Yes, it can one-shot Duraludon. It can one-shot, Incineroar and stuff like that with its Weakness Policy activated. Yes, Ice Beam as well. Yes, it can one-shot Togekiss and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, this game is over now. I'll just show him the Earth Power just so we can see what ground move it was that knocked his Pokemon out. But yeah, nice one. CURSOLA doing some business there. I'm happy with that. We have not had to wait until the Sunday of next week to get one of the CURSOLA modes up and running. But Togekiss leads do worry me a little bit, and in theory, like if they do lead Togekiss, I could just lead with Terrakion, and then if they, even if they do go for a Follow Me or whatever, I'm still threatening with a Max Rockfall. But yes, hurrah, Ultra Ball, etc. But yeah, I mean, in a game like that, they could have just led with Venusaur and Torkoal, and there's not really any way to stop Trick'em going up as well too. So it's a little bit of a lead lottery, you could say. But what have we got here? Well, there's another Urshifu, which is a little bit worrying. Another Togekiss as well too. But how is he going to lead here? Because, I mean, I could lead with Talonflame Tailwind and just put something to sleep with Butterfree, couldn't I? And he hasn't really got any way to stop that. Unless he's got goggles on his Togekiss. I could go with Dragapult again. But it could be a Scarf Darmanitan. That is one thing that I am a little bit worried about. So, Talonflame and Terrakion is an option as well. But I'm going to go with Butterfree, and then Terrakion, and then I think either Dragapult or the Raichu here, and I think, I mean, yeah, I mean, the Urshifu could be annoying. But if I go with the Raichu, then he's got his Dragapult, he's got his potentially faster Scarf Darmanitan as well too. So I'm gonna go with Dragapult here. It's a little bit strange to not lead with this Dragapult since it is, very supportive. It's quite bulky. It's got the goggles on it. That is one in the last game. One of the reasons why I'm much happier leading with Dragapult as well, because if they do just go for a Sleep Powder, into the Dragapult as people tend to do, then goggles. I've got my my CURSOLA set up. I can wash up the Torkoal. And then be faster next turn than the Venusaur. So, okay, Butterfree Talonflame. That's the water Urshifu, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I need to learn to identify which these are on Team View. Okay, Sleep Powder then, I guess. Unless this could be a scarfed Urshifu, and that wouldn't be good for us. So I'm going to go for a Sleep Powder into the Urshifu, and I'm going to go for a Tailwind. I'm not going to try attacking, because Dual Wing Beat is very weak, and yeah, I think this could be a Scarfed Urshifu. It's not Dynamaxing or Gigantamaxing anything here. Okay, we hit. 97% accurate Sleep Powder. Urshifu is pretty threatened here, with Hurricanes and with Brave Birds from Talonflame, you would think, wouldn't you? But did stay in there. Went for a Freeze Dry into the Talonflame as well. Even if it froze us, we could have thawed ourselves there with Flare Blitz as well. But yeah, okay. We could take this time to get Talonflame out, get Dragapult in to reflect something, and then get like a cheeky beat up on Terrakion, but I think I'm just going to get some damage with Urshifu, seeing as he stayed in. I'm just a little bit worried about this Urshifu. Yeah, I mean, Dual Wing Beat's weak, isn't it? I'm just a bit worried about Urshifu. Although, looking at that damage, I don't think Brave Bird would have knocked it out either. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the rapid strikes, those 3 attacks, because you would be going for that into Butterfree to, as he may be doing here, to knock it out through the sash. Yeah, he is. And Terrakion obviously doesn't want to take that either. Okay. Not in the worst situation still, but not in a good one either. Okay, it's just a Life Orb Urshifu. Alright then. So, I'm going to put Dragapult in here. Like, I do want to get Terrakion in, but at the same time, I can't just bank on him protecting his Urshifu. So I could either swap Talonflame for Terrakion and Shadow Ball the Urshifu to knock it out, or I could attack with Talonflame and just use this turn to Light Screen. How many more turns of Tailwind have we got? 2 more turns, so yeah, it's not like I could Tailwind again next turn if I did stay in with Talonflame. So, okay, I'm going to Shadow Ball the Urshifu and swap Talonflame into Terrakion. He did Freeze Dry the Talonflame turn 1, so if he Freeze Dries again, Terrakion's fine with that, but at the same time, if he goes for like a Hydro Pump instead this time, then that's obviously not good. And if he Dynamaxes the Urshifu as well, then this is definitely not good, because the Shadow Ball is not going to knock it out. Oh, it's a Lapras. Okay, so Lapras can still stay asleep here, but if it wakes up, that's not good, because he will be knocking out the Dragon Ball here. Aqua Jet. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Makes sense though. Would have knocked out my Talonflame. Ooh, yeah. I mean, if the Lapras wakes up here, I think it's game over. So Urshifu goes down. Yep. Lapras, please stay asleep. Oh, good. Okay. Now, again, this isn't. We're not out of the water yet because he could bring in his own Dragapult now. Which, at this point... Oh, it's... Well, we've still got one more turn of Tailwind, haven't we? We have, yes. I believe we have. So I am going to go for a... Oh, this is tricky. So I'm definitely going to go for a B-Tub here. And we have still got our Dynamax as well. I'm definitely going to go for a B-Tub. But... do I just Rock Slide? Because a +3 Rock Slide would do a lot to Lapras. Or do I Dynamax, and if I Dynamax, I don't think Terrakion's going to take a max Geyser though. So I'm just going to stay in and stay in as my normal form and Rock Slide here. Yeah, okay, so last turn of Tailwind. I'm just worried about how we're going to take care of this Lapras. Although, he is going to wake up with this Lapras now. He's going to survive with this Lapras now. He can't flinch with this Lapras because it is Gigantamax. But he could attack the Dragapult still. If he attacks the Terrakion, that's the worst case scenario. Then, it's maybe over. Oh, especially if we miss our Rock Slide like that. Yeah, and that does two-shot the Lapras there. Yeah, this is... Okay, into the Terrakion. Yeah, okay. Well then, there you go. That's Rock Slide, isn't it? Oh, Lapras stayed asleep. But now, and now the game really is over, isn't it? I can't believe that. Yeah, we've got no priority on Talonflame anymore. Is this the game that I actually Dynamax my supportive Dragapult? I mean, if I Dynamax the Talonflame, then it should survive an Ice Punch, shouldn't it? So maybe I do still Dynamax the Talonflame, and we'll do this, and I will go for an Airstream. And a double like this isn't going to knock it out, but I need to Airstream because then that'll put my both my Pokemon faster than his Darmanitan the next turn. Yeah, just if that Rock Slide had hit. I mean, the Lapras actually did stay asleep, and so going for the normal Rock Slide was the right move there. But yeah, that's unfortunate. We missed the Rock Slide, and it was bound to happen at some point, wasn't it? Oh well, let's see if we can do something here. He probably is just going to be Ice Punching the Darmanitan, the Dragapult, really, isn't he? Yeah. So not sure it really made any difference what I did. So if I did Dynamax a Dragapult there, we would have survived that. Then we would have got like a little attack. Yeah, I mean this Dragapult's got no stats in offense at all, so it wouldn't have really done much. Yeah, Resonance into that. Fair enough. Does too much damage. Yeah, we've lost this game, haven't we? It'd be nice to know what he had in the back, though. And it would be nice to knock out this Darmanitan too. So either I'm going to knock out the Darmanitan and get revenge on it, or I'm going to see what he's got in the back. So at least we can take that positive. But yeah, if I mean, yeah, okay, we got a little bit fortunate because the Lapras did stay asleep on the turn that we went for the Rock Slide. But again, at the same time, yeah, screw you, Darmanitan. But at the same time, we probably would have been in a position to just win the game with Terrakion from there. So, yeah, I mean, Lapras. Oh, it's got Surf. Yeah, and that does take us out from there as well. So we don't get to see what's in the back. We did get to knock out the Darmanitan, but at least in the first game we got to see the CURSOLA do a lot of business as well too. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, Terrakion, I mean, yeah, this was a strange video. CURSOLA, yeah, did what it was supposed to do in the first game. Terrakion was going to do what it was supposed to do in the second game. You know, we had one more turn of Tailwind, it was set up perfectly for us. Even if the Lapras did wake up that turn, let's say, like, I'm assuming that I hit both those Rock Slides, even if the Lapras does wake up that turn, and it does knock out the Terrakion that turn, it's already taken half from that +3 rock slide, and it would just be a half health Lapras and whatever it was in the back against my full Dragapult and my Talonflame, but I would still have my full 3 turns of Dynamax as well too. So depending on what he had in this on the back there, I think there was a decent chance I would have won the game. But oh well, unfortunate, that's rock slide. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Please like and share and comment and all the rest of it too. But I will see you on Friday for the next video with this team. And yeah, I hope you've been enjoying it. It's a bit of a weird team to play, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. So I'll see you then. Goodbye for now.